Hi guys, Ado here, social care manager from Crosscare, board member of the Social Care Workers Board of Carew, and a member of the Consultative Forum for Former Residents of Mother and Baby Homes. A couple of weeks since I've been on, been busy. I received a message on Facebook 2 weeks ago from a social care worker who was very concerned about the level of stress, poor practice, poor management, just generally the way social care workers are being treated. And he was speaking from personal experience and on behalf of other people he knows. And he asked me for, what thoughts I had on it. And I said to him that I'd try and address it here. For me, at the core of social care is the care bit. I think it's the most important aspect. If we can't care for each other as social care workers and managers and leaders and PICs and directors, how are we supposed to care for anyone else? I think on the floor, the frontline teams, the key workers and the support workers, the project workers, or whatever title you're working under, I think it's imperative that you guys look after and respect each other. If you're working cross-discipline, if you're in disability service, for example, and you're working cross-discipline with, nurses and OTs, etc., it's about being conscious of not falling into the trap of the pecking order. You guys are all well educated. Most of you are educated to degree level. A nurse and OT, blah blah blah, whatever else it is no better or no worse than any of you guys. If you see poor practice at that level, you call it up. You bring it up with supervision so it's documented, and you sign off on it. If it's not documented, you don't sign your supervision. If I'm working side by side with someone and I see poor practice, I'm going to sit with them afterwards and I'm going to say it to them. If you bring it up in supervision and nothing is done about it, you move beyond your supervisor. You go to the next level and you say it to them. If you're making complaints about individuals, about supervisors, about managers, about services, no matter where you're making your complaint, no matter what level you're bringing it to, there's always someone you can complain to. But you have to stand over it. It has to be justified. And my absolute recommendation is that you always have a trail. So don't do it by phone. Always do it by email. If you're going to do it by phone, you make the phone call, you make the complaint, and then what you do is you follow it up with an email saying, further to my phone call on such and such a date at such and such a time. It's unacceptable in 2021 that we are still struggling with poor practice from directors all the way down. But we have to start calling it out. If you're in a particular service and the culture is not good, it might require you all to get together and to sit down with a manager and go, we're all not happy, so that there's a protection within that for you. And then you do exactly what I said. You follow that up with an email, further to our meeting on such and such date. It requires openness, honesty, transparency. It requires us calling each other out for personal practice. It's only about the behavior. It's never about the individual. It's only about the behavior. And once we start to change the behaviors, we'll change the culture. And once we start to change the culture, it'll be better for all of us. It'll be a much better practice and a much safer practice that we can all work in, providing a better service. See you next week.